Hey guys, welcome back to the 101 and 10 and Happy New Year, guys. It's your girl, Ayasha Roberson, and I'm back with some new indie artists for the new year. So we have this great punk style, hip, fresh, collective band from the UK. I want to introduce to you guys Single by Sunday.
Hey, what's up? That was a big intro. That was great.
Oh, thank you guys. I'm so excited to have you guys on the show, and everyone else is so excited to have you on the show as well.
Excited here.
So,
Excited.
I want to know about your musical influences and how did you get started as a group?
We formed in 2015.
You really had to think about that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, well,
how many years ago?
Yeah. Johnny started the band up and pretty much found all the members through college. I knew Johnny from school and Facebook and such, so that's how Johnny got everyone together. And from there, we started to experiment with the hair color. Johnny was the first one to have the blue hair. That's what makes us stand out as a band. So,
I know. I feel like we're like hairdressers at this point for the amount of upkeep and work. We might as well be. But yeah, I mean, as for musical influences, I mean, every band member is different. Like Josh loves like a lot of Ed Sheeran. I'm into more like Ramones and Nirvana, and Jack loves like heavy music, like Slipknot and whatnot. So we all just kind of come together and like add our own little bits, and then we can just see where it goes.
Yeah,
but obviously you're not hearing a lot of heavy music with Cold, but that's like the one slow song we've got.
Yeah, but that's more influence that I take from artists like Ed Sheeran and such. So our music's very diverse, but we like to keep it like that. It's interesting and different. So
yeah, it's very interesting, and when I hear your music, it sounds very eclectic and very just different from what you're used to hearing when it comes to that style of music. So you definitely have your own brand, you definitely have your own creative style, and the hair makes it even stick out even more as well. So I think that's what makes Single by Sunday such a different band than the rest of the bands that are out today. So let's talk a little bit about your new single, Cold. How did you come up with the title of it? Who wrote the music? And who produced that as well? Who some of the producers you collaborated with that on that track?
So Cold was actually a song that I wrote the song at the start of the band. It was originally just a ballad. This was before we kind of established like the sound.
Wow.
Yeah, we've had the song for like
years. And as far as like the production and stuff, like Johnny sat with the song and came up with lovely, like beautiful guitar parts and different things, and it's just been one of those songs that we've recorded like 4 or 5 different times. And me personally, I've never been happy with the recordings.
I think the way we play it live, there's always been this like magic around it that like, you know, it gives you like goosebumps and like everyone's got their phones out and it's a really nice moment. But we really struggled to capture that in the recordings until we started working with a producer called Ryan Benio in Los Angeles. And we sent him this like, I think it would be like 4.5 minute track, which he completely cut up, changed the arrangement, and sent it back to us, and it was so different to the way we've been playing it for years. But he added such a, like, your voice on it just sounds so clear, and it's just such a Christmas vibe to it, and he added like jingle bells and stuff, and it really brought it to life, you know. And
because when I sent it off, I wasn't happy with it. I was like, it will be a miracle if this guy can do anything with this. That's kind of what happened with the song and why we decided to release it. It was
very last minute as well. Like we had been talking about releasing it like the end of next year, but it was only like a month and a bit before it got released that we were like, maybe we should just release it. And then we did, and here we are.
But a lot of people think that Cold is a Christmas song or a love song, but it's actually about my gran. I wrote that for my gran who passed away back then, but it was a few years after. But it's kind of just about like the relationship I had with my gran and just the happy times and stuff. It's called Cold because the word cold's in the song. There's not really any meaning behind the name, but that's what the song's about. But it gives off happy Christmas vibes. So
true.
Yeah, I mean, I like the song, and I'm sorry to hear about your loss, but it seems like it empowered you to write this really nice song that gives you this really good vibe. So I love it. So in regards to your upcoming album, when can people kind of expect to hear that, or the date to come when that's going to come out?
So we've never actually released an album. We've always just done singles or EPs. As we're still waiting to be signed, we've got a lot of exciting stuff coming in the new year. A lot of exciting shows in America and like showcase gigs that hopefully will lead to bigger things. But we're actually holding off on putting out any form of album until we're with a label, because we want it to be number one. We want it to be distributed to like as many people as it can be, because like we love our music, we know our music's great, we just need that exposure to like really make it into the charts and whatnot. But we have got lots of new music coming next year, which we are super excited for. And again, coming back to the States is something we've missed, because prior to COVID we had like 10 months of touring booked, but I think like 4 months of that were US tour dates. So all got thrown to the wall just because of like COVID, and like we had to fly back and whatnot. But we're really excited to get back out there and just be back doing what we love. And
it'll be good.
We actually just were talking about like we now need to hit the gym and lose all that COVID weight. We're just piled on the weight. We're like, we need to get back into the routine.
It'll be good to play all the new songs live that because we released a bunch of songs over lockdown as well. So
our sounds really changed as well.
Yeah, it has, and it's just we've not experimented with that live yet, so it'll be good to play those songs live, and also the new songs that are going to be coming. But you said an album, like Johnny says, it will be more EPs, I think, that we'll be releasing.
Until we do an album.
When to expect them? We kind of we go for like a plan every few months, so we always have a new song every few months.
So. And I think as well, it's I think it's better that way. Like I said, our sound really did adapt over the course of the lockdown, because we start like, I think when we went into lockdown, we'd just done like, I think we'd been playing Helter Skelter live, but then when we started lockdown, we started doing like Debbie and Driving Me Crazy. Old got released. We also did Give It To Me Now, which was like one of the newer things, really changed our sound completely. But we still have like fun playing it, and that's like our most important thing. Like we still want to capture that on stage energy, because that's like where we really shine through. Our on stage presence, like not like bragging, but it is great. We love getting the crowd going. Like I've stopped the crowd because people aren't jumping, and I'm like, I'm gonna call you out. I'm like, this is a gig. It's like, you better be jumping. I was like, what's the point?
Exactly.
But it's good fun.
No, that's good energy. You want that high intense energy. You want people to feel good, because when people come to see you, they want to release that type of positive and that adrenaline going. So that's the whole part of being a part of the whole experience, the call and response, to engage. You feed off the crowd, and crowd feed off of your energy. So that's it's a good technique. So how can people get in contact with you guys? How can people book you for upcoming performances? I know you guys are going to be so booked for 2022, but if people want to connect with you, where should they go?
Well, we're very active on all our social media platforms, so like literally Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I don't know.
I mean, our manager's email djkendall@hotmail.com, DEEJAY, and then Kendall, KENDELL, at hotmail.com. You can get in touch with them.
For any bookings, our manager. But Single by Sunday on all social media platforms. That's all you need to type in.
Drop us a DM. I mean, if you don't drop us a DM for a chat, we're up to chat. So
I'm excited for you guys, and I'm going to speak into existence. Congratulations in regard to being signed. You're going to be signed.
Thank you. Yeah. And like we do have some really exciting shows coming up in March in America, out in Los Angeles. So we're really hoping that it all leads to better things, and that we can actually tour more and like spend more time out there, because we've always said that we feel that the American music scene is more tailored to our kind of music, and people over in like America still want to listen to new music and go out to gigs in the UK. I think it's only when you actually make it that people support you. They don't support you on the way up. Whereas in the US, I feel like people will support you because they love your music no matter what, So it's
Well, I'm excited, and maybe I can catch you on a gig on the West Coast in California in March. So let me know.
We'll get some internet.
Yes, exactly.
I miss that. We don't have that over here. We don't have In-N-Out. We don't have Panda Express. Like none of that. I'm like, come on.
God.
We need to get back out.
Well, that's all right. Y'all coming back soon, so you're gonna have all those things and more. And I'm looking forward to seeing y'all in New York as well. Something's telling me y'all gonna be playing at Rockefeller Center or Times Square. So I'm looking forward to you guys.
Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden is correct. So I'm looking forward to sharing and seeing more of your great new projects in 2022. And thank you, 1 and 1 and 10ers, for tuning into the 1 and 1 and 10, where you get to see your hottest and favorite artists from around the world, 1 and 1 in 10 minutes. Again, my name is Ayasha Roberson. I look forward to speaking to you guys again next week with a new artist. Have a good day. Take care. See you soon. Bye.